Hello, I'm Jennifer Altabef, and I'm honored to be the chair of the Board of Trustees of the Dallas Theater Center. I am recording this personal commitment statement to share with you our board's commitment and my personal commitment to equity, diversity, and inclusion, or EDI. Dallas Theater Center, in its mission statement, pledges to serve its community with great theater that informs, inspires, and entertains, and importantly, that also inspires new ways of thinking and living. One important way we choose to do this is by being an anti-racist theater. The staff and board both adopted a new EDI statement last winter that we drafted together, and which is bold and challenging. One sentence in it that I love is, "We acknowledge the complexities of becoming a fully inclusive and anti-racist organization, and we accept the challenge to build an organization where full and fair participation is the norm." Indeed, this is a complex challenge, but a critical one, because we can only fulfill our mission statement if the community we seek to serve feels welcome and included in our theater, and if all of our staff, artists, board members, volunteers, and audience members see that full and fair participation is the norm at DTC. The Board of Trustees will support and be involved in this important work, and we will educate ourselves and take the actions necessary to become an anti-racist board in service to DTC and our community. I pledge that we will consider carefully the recommendations for boards contained in the We See You White American Theater initiatives and follow through on recommendations that can make our board better. As a board chair, I promise that I will ask for and listen to feedback about how our board can move toward these goals. I promise to lift up voices of all board members and to be focused on equity, diversity, and inclusion when creating board leadership teams and in succession planning. I have asked all board committees to do their work with an EDI lens. I will value board contributions of wisdom, different viewpoints, and experiences, and not just financial contributions. I am proud of the commitment to equity, diversity, and inclusion that we have demonstrated recently on our stages, both in the stories that are told and in who takes part in telling them. I acknowledge, however, that our board leadership has largely been white. I am acutely aware that I don't know what I don't know. And so as a person, I pledge to continue diligently acquiring as much knowledge and perspective as possible so that I can help lead our theater as an anti-racist theater. I am doing this with personal study and seminars and working with groups across the theater landscape to make theaters more equitable. I am keeping a list from my lived experience of the subtle and not so subtle ways in which I have benefited from systemic racism, and I am considering how I can help change that system. I am grateful to my fellow trustees, friends, and especially our DTC staff for the immense grace as I continue on this path. And I am very grateful to the We See You White American Theater movement for their thorough and very personal illumination of the issues facing our theater community. I believe that Dallas Theater Center can be a place where full and fair participation is the norm. And although sometimes these conversations are difficult, they are also filled with immense promise and hope. I hope to see all of you at DTC, a place where all are welcome.